had bad skin just like me.
Yeah, dry.
With the DNA, so we did the test.
I got dry skin too. Are we family?
Maybe.
Let me go swab my cheek or something.
Right. And
take your time.
Okay, so I just met people who are family, or they didn't know that they was family until they found out they was family.
Couple months ago.
Please tell me this story. What's your name?
my name is Dominique.
This is Auntie Dominique.
Auntie
This
Dominique.
is Tia Dominique.
Tia,
And that's her best friend.
and you're the best friend.
I'm the niece.
And
you're
that's
the
my
niece.
niece.
Okay, this is the niece. They look similar in age.
Niece.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
Tia, okay.
Only
Please tell me
5 years
Since
apart.
they knew each other in life.
months.
No, September.
Of last year.
Okay, so tell me this story. How'd you find each other?
Okay, so it's Ancestry.com and 23andMe. Okay, so it started out, I did a 23andMe. I was searching for my dad, never met him. And then I was searching for a guy named Freddie Cruz. I eventually found somebody that had like a good connection. So we were both trying to find out like who we were to each other.
Right.
Then she recommended us do an Ancestry.com test. Because 23andMe, nobody really know about that.
Yeah.
But everybody uses Ancestry.
Yes, that's more popular.
So let me ask you this. If I needed to find somebody, I have to do it, and they would have had to do it too.
They would have, not necessarily somebody in their family would have had to do it.
Because it's all the same related.
It's going to find a connection regardless, as long as some family members said
They
it.
just got to document with everybody's family
Yeah,
tree.
exactly.
Like my sister did it, and she popped up on her.
Yes, she
and-
popped up.
Wow.
But there's no, like, is the DNA.
You would have to speak to the person to find out how you guys are
Right.
related.
Got it. Okay, so you found there was a link.
There was a link, a strong link, with a great aunt.
Mm-hmm.
So me and this great aunt were basically just trying our best to find out who's who. And then we did an Ancestry.com test. I did the Ancestry.com test. The moment I did it, there it was. It was a 24% sibling.
Which is high, a high number.
Very high numbers.
Just a quarter sibling.
According to Ancestry, 24% is very high.
That's
Really?
Compared to
that's
like
more than a
5%.
half sibling if you guys share maternal links.
Gotcha.
You inherit more of your DNA from your father. So we have more DNA than I would my other half sister who we had the same mothers.
Really?
So at this point, I messaged her. I find her on Facebook. I messaged her because she's not responding to Ancestry.com.
Yep.
She's not logging on. So I messaged her and I'm telling her like, hey, like she says, call me, and she's very like rude about it. Like, girl, call me right now. So I call her and then we're talking, and then she's like, I asked her like, hey, do you know Freddie? And then she's like, well, no, I don't know Freddie. I sent him the picture of the guy. I said I found him on Facebook. He's, old people don't be on Facebook.
Oh.
And then he's not responding. She was like, I don't know him. So I say, hey, what's your dad name? So she told me her dad was Timothy. And then I asked her like, hey, like, is it a possibility? So she's like, there's no way. There's no way my old ass dad is your dad. So I'm like, well,
Because he's older.
He's older.
Much older.
And you grew up not knowing your dad.
Not knowing my dad.
Okay.
Not even knowing a name of Timothy.
A hint, not even a hint.
Not
Which
even a
pushed
hint
you?
of that.
Which is what pushed you to
To do the
Ancestry?
Ancestry.com.
Gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
I didn't want to be this bastard child of my life. But mind you, I have a dad that raised me since I was a baby.
God bless. God bless.
I love him to death.
Father's
but
Day is coming up.
It doesn't stop you from wanting, to
Just know your history.
just see the person, face to face.
Yeah.
So I did she lives in Vegas. She came to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
We did the test at my other house.
Which is my mom.
Possible half sibling.
Possible, yes.
The connection was perfect. Like,
Wow.
there was so many similarities.
They got along instantly.
The love of coffee, the love of, our OCD with cleaning.
Really?
Everything was like, dang. Like, I went to the restaurant, they had the same lotion I use. I'm like, okay.
Yikes.
They're my family, because this lotion costs $15. Like, you don't buy this by accident. So I'm like,
It's not a coincidence.
they
We
must
shop at the same place.
Yeah.
they must have bad skin just like me.
Yeah, dry.
With the DNA, So we did the test.
I got dry skin too. Are we family?
Maybe.
Let me go swab my cheek or something.
Right. And
Ancestry, you might find it. You might
never
connect
know.
with her.
They connect.
Right.
And then I did the DNA. It came through. When I tell you, when it came through, I was like so shocked.
Were you happy?
No, I wasn't. I was not happy because I found out that my possible DNA father was already passed.
So my grandpa.
If this was my father, I would never meet him.
Gotcha.
So it was a happy, good moment, but it was more so bad news.
Right.
So it came through with my father. So at this point, I'm like, dang, that's my dad. Like, but I'll never know.
But she was hoping Freddie Cruz was her dad because Freddie Cruz is actually alive,
Yes.
and she can actually meet him and be like, "I'm your daughter. I've been waiting to meet you."
Closure.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But she never got closure.
So I will never get closure with that little thing. So then there's stories I've learned. You know, I'm not going to go into that because that's like more so the crazy twist of the story. I'm not going to say that because there's a crazier twist. Okay. At the end. So after that, like I found out my siblings are older. Like they're 40, 58.
Gotcha.
My mom's 58. She's 31, and they're sisters.
And we're sisters.
Gotcha.
But I'm 26, and she's my aunt.
And that's why you have to call her aunt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what she had to call me. Her tia.
Yep.
You know, at first I was like, "Don't call me your aunt." You know, I'm an auntie. But then she kept saying it. I'm like, "Okay, well now you can't go back now."
That's it.
You started.
Were you happy to get a new aunt?
I was. Yeah.
You was like
Yeah,
another Christmas gift. Let's go.
It feels like, I think like her too. Like it's complete. Like you.
That's good.
Instead of one day finding out later in the future, we have all this rest of our life to enjoy each other.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're on a trip together.
Yeah, our second trip.
Our second Vegas trip.
Since September, only 7 months.
So you're not from LA though?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Yeah, we lived in the
Oh,
same.
you both live in
We're
LA?
both from Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
Oh.
I'm in Long Beach and
So
she's
y'all
in
just
LA.
drive. Y'all just drive and meet and have lunch
We
and
have fun. We have a good time. Now I'm like, I'm not the bad.
respect your
role model.
auntie.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But her actual connection was in Vegas.
And
Yeah.
Vegas.
My tia lives in Vegas, which is her half sister. But
Yeah, exactly.
and crazy.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
crazy story.
Yeah.